Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm inaugurating this new studio, I guess, office space, and with the second half of February readings, starting from the 15th to the 28th of February. And the way I'll be doing the readings this time is I have a very old deck of VERA SIBILLA cards, this is the backs. They're very particular, beautiful artwork that I've used over the years, but then I put aside, and I've taken them out for this inauguration. Then I have two tarot decks. I'll see from time to time, again, tarot decks that I used many times over the years. This is the Sherman Gargiulo Tarot. Beautiful deck. The first tarot deck I've ever had, so you know it's really particular to me. And then I have the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot that has specific insights, and I like from time to time to pull that up. Okay, and then of course I have my Neapolitan cards here off to the right. And, well, these were my mother's deck. This was my mother's. And, well, along with about another 40 decks of Neapolitan cards that came down to me. And I like to use that from time to time. So they're all special decks. And, of course, I have my runes that Rose in Etsy, she gave them to me as a gift. And I like to use those because they're large. They're hematite, grounding, and particular. All right, so let's go off to the readings. Sagittarius, hi, it's Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with a reading for the second half of February from the 15th to the 28th. 15th to 28th. I may have said 30 or 31st in some of the readings, I hope not. Sagittarius, let's see what's in the cards for you, and see if it can help in giving you some form of guidance. Let's see. You're being cautious, and I vaguely remember saying that to you in the month of February for the monthly reading. Caution, caution. You're starting to be you're starting to see your responsibilities right in the face. An odd thing. I pick a pile and then I spread the one I pick. And for most of the readings, I have had 3 rows of exactly 5 cards, and it's the same for you. You're being cautious, and the brunt of that period, the 2-week period, is the militare. You're discreet, strength. You're thinking that your discretion will bring you strength, and it actually does, because there is and for those of you who are paired, there is a lovely relationship that is bearing its fruit, literally with the pregnancy, and others with that the development is bringing you so much happiness. But there is also something in the air that you're expecting. There's harmony. In the relationship, there is harmony. You have this feeling of happiness, overall happiness, love, and harmony in the home and with your loved one. Now, your hopes that period, 15 to 28, are at the maximum that they have ever been. You have high hopes. And let's see what these high hopes are all about. It's about starting over. Morte, the death card. It talks about a change, a transformation, a new, and I'm seeing this more so in a job. For those of you who have had a long career of studies, research, and all of that, who are now finally planning to get a job, this is when you can count on, bank on your new beginning. That is definitely in the cards. There's also going to be a surprise concerning your livelihood. A very interesting position that will be. And I know I've been speaking about this for some time. A new job, a new place to go. And it's louder, the message is becoming louder and louder and louder. Now, there is only one very odd pair, but I can't take it apart from all of the other cards. I'll show you all of them. And in this row, there is the ladro, the thief that speaks to change, negative change usually, and then there's the gran signore, this great person, denaro, money, and donna di servizio, help from anyone or anything, and melancholy, malinconia. Now, what I see here is the gran signore, the image of the great person, be it masculine or feminine, is going to be aided and abetted by other people around you, friends, relatives. You are sitting pretty in terms of your image and how you project yourself. Now, there's also this negative change, right? It's this melancholy. That is it. You see yourself going forward, and just every now and then you turn your head and you think, have I come that far? Have I truly come that far? My. Where will it stop? When will it end? I'm taking on so much responsibility. I have a beautiful companion, a grand lifestyle, and you're thinking all these and so many plans. But then there's that, that little touch of looking back. It's just a hint, just a moment, but because it sort of mirrors your hopes, and you're thinking hopes are always projected to the future, and what you do for one moment, you stop and you turn and look back, and it's lovely, really. It's just a moment of reflection. Now, Scorpio, I'm going to take a few of the tarot, one on the death card at the top, one on this melancholy, and see what they bring me. Let's take a look at this death. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The time is over for you in terms of battling things out. This is the Seven of Swords, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. You will be getting an offer that will knock your socks off. I'm going to take 3 cards now on malinconia, this melancholy, sort of nostalgic type of energy. And here I have the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Swords. All right, this has to do with those of you who are precisely in research, who precisely have to do with information processing and distribution. There's going to be a brand new need. It's like as if you're being offered a position that's new and that you have to work toward. It's more of the same, more research in that, but that you have not even thought about. You have never even thought about. So it's, you need to abandon all of the things that you've learned in the past, ladies and gentlemen, because something that's coming, what you thought was a difficult job, looking for a job or looking for something to keep your mind active, you're going to find something that is really, really brand new, and your melancholy will go right out the door. I'm going to take now the runes and see what they have to tell us and what they can add to this reading, Sagittarius. Okay, beginning it is, with a little help from my friends. We have Björk Berkana right here, bright stave right over Donna di Servizio, and Wunyo Manats. The Wunyo is here to tell us, that Manats is here to tell us that your relationship is your greatest asset. And we saw that in the beginning. Let's not forget that. But there is an underlying need. In order for you to keep your harmony, you're going to need to travel physically and mentally. And your job, your research, your seeking out for your livelihood will never end, but it will be a renewed type of search, a renewed type of research in your field. But there's something new that is so dynamic here, Sagittarius, that it's really, really exciting to see. And you feed on that novelty. You need that novelty. I'm seeing here right in the discretion area, the focus of the spread, actually, over the military. I see two very interesting runes here. One is Kinat's bright stave, and one is Sohilo. And this is really a measure of how important it is for you to be discreet. And your job will also require your greatest discretion. You'll be dealing with information that is quite delicate, and that is where your best talents lie. And this is quite interesting. You know, it's quite interesting. I wish I could go and see. Happiness in the heart. Happiness in the heart is where you see your instinctual insight lies in knowing that the person at your side, or the person that you hope to have at your side, is where your harmony will come from. And not only that, Otala is there to tell us that where that person is where your home lies. And so, you know, for all in all, we can say, we can be very happy about the fact that you are in this state, in this moment that is very delicate. I hope this was of help to you. Namaste, Sagittarius, until we read together again. Bye-bye.